The Narcissist tour just kicked off, and I want to talk a bit about what we've seen, what we're going to see, and some just overall impressions of how Carti's kicked off this tour. Right out the gate, the alternate intros that he teased on his Instagram have just been outstanding, and I think it really shows that, you know, all these songs were deliberately on Whole Lotta Red to a certain extent. Carti and his producers have sort of gone back and not reworked the songs, but enhanced them for that live experience and for the live experience only. I love when artists sort of secure things just for the live show. Very inspired, very much inspired by Kanye. And I think that that is obviously seen through a lot of his not only stage presence, but just the minimalism of his show. The flashing strobe lights being the background with the upside down cross. I mean, come on, just from a symbolic perspective, minimalism, but keeping everything deliberate has just been one of Carti's biggest strengths at the start of this tour. And the fans, they seem more dedicated than ever. And not only that, but it's almost been a year and a half, 2 years for so many people without live music, and, you know, sitting with that static for 2 years. And a lot of these people becoming Carti fans or becoming vamps throughout the pandemic, and then getting to release that, channel that emotion through the live show at the Narcissist tour. And I think we can see that by just all of the incredibly insane videos that have dropped of people at the concerts, and just sort of the smoky, dense vibe that is felt inside those arenas. And the other part of the tour that I'm going to talk about later in more detail is having Rico Nasty open for him. Man, I think that is a match made in heaven. I think that not only their presence on stage, but the music that both of them make touch on a lot of the same things that I think that their fans individually on both sides, and maybe people who are fans of both of them together, recognize in their songs. I mean, Rico Nasty's been at it for a few years, has had literal songs called Rage, and, you know, if you've been listening to Kenny Beats, you know that she has almost trademarked, in a sense, the rage-fueled style of her raps, of the beats that she has and how she raps on them. And, you know, there's no way that Carti wasn't at least a little bit inspired by that for when he made Whole Lotta Red. And the Ken Carson inclusion just makes sense, given that he's Carti's signee, and sort of giving him that elevation, although Carti fans seem to be catching on as to who he is now. You know, in terms of the rest of the tour, I just hope that Carti can sort of keep up that energy that he's built for these first few shows. And I only say that because, you know, this tour is running until the end of the year with pretty much no breaks, and even Carti's got to take a break sometime.